A newspaper report in October 2013 stated that 90% of homeowners who were liable for property tax had registered for it. The total number of properties liable for the tax was estimated at 1.9 million. A. Part 1. Estimate the number of properties that were registered. And Part 2. Suggest one reason why some properties were not registered. So we want to get 90% of 1.9 million. So it's going to be 90% multiplied by 1.9 million. Or you could say 1.9 multiplied by 0.9, because 0.9 is the same thing as 90%, which gives us 1.71 million. So some reasons why they were not registered. The owner might be abroad. The owner might be unable to do paperwork. The owner might be unable to pay, or they're trying to avoid tax. B. Homeowners who registered were required to value their property in one of a number of given valuation bands. The percentage who had valued their properties in each valuation band is given in the table below. So here are our valuation bands. So 0 to 100,000 euro, 100,001 euro to 150,000 euro, 150,001 euro to 200,000 euro, and so on. And the next row is the percentage of registered homeowners. So for example, 24.9% are in the valuation band of 0 to 100,000 euro. 28.6% are in the valuation band of 100,001 euro to 150,000 euro, and so on. Represent the data in the table using the pie chart below. Label each sector you create and show the angle in each sector clearly. So the first thing we have to do is add up all the percentages. So 24.9 plus 28.6 plus 21.9 plus 10.4 plus 4.9 plus 9.3 gives us 100%, which it should. All the percentages should make up to 100%. But in general, if this question was about something else, so if it wasn't percentages, if it was just amounts of a certain thing, you would have to add these to get the total. So it would not necessarily be 100. Then to come up with the angle for your pie chart, you take the percentage, so say 24.9, you divide it by the total, which is 100, and multiply by 360 because there's 360 degrees in a circle. So 24.9 divided by 100, multiplied by 360, because there's 360 degrees in a circle, is 89.64 degrees, which we can round off to 90 degrees. We want to round it off to the nearest angle. So we draw an angle of 90 degrees, so this is a right angle, and this can be labelled as A. So A represents the 0 to 100,000 euro valuation band. So then, likewise, we take the second band, and the percentage is 28.6, so we're going to call this B. So it's going to be 28.6 divided by the total, which is 100, multiplied by 360, again, because there's 360 degrees in a circle, gives us 102.96 degrees, which rounds off to 103 degrees. So here we have the angle of 103 degrees. So we continue on, 21.9 divided by 100, multiplied by 360 degrees, rounds off to 79 degrees. So here's the angle at 79 degrees, labelling it C. Then 10.4 divided by 100, multiplied by 360 degrees, rounds off to 38 degrees. So that should actually be 38. Then 4.9 divided by 100, multiplied by 360, gives us 18 degrees. So there's our 18 degree angle. And then 9.3 divided by 100, multiplied by 360, gives us 33 degrees. So there's F, our 33 degree angle. And we should have no gaps left. The full circle should be filled in. And if we add all the degrees together, 90, 103, 79, 37, 18 and 33, they should add up to 360 degrees, because remember, there's 360 degrees in a full circle. C part 1. Use the data in the table above and your answer to A1 above to complete the following table. So here we have the table. So we've got the valuation bands is the first column, the tax per property, so the amount in euro, the number of properties, and then the total tax due. So we need to fill in the blanks. So in A part 1 we got 1.71 million properties. This was our estimation. So 24.9% is our percentage of registered homeowners in our valuation band from 0 to €100,000. So we're going to take that 24.9% and multiply it by 1.71 million, which is actually 171,000. So we want the full number. So 1.71 million is actually 1,710,000. So 24.9% multiplied by that gives us 425,790. And then multiplying the €45 by the number of properties. So the tax per property is €45 if you're in this band, 0 to €100,000. So €45 multiplied by the number of properties, 425,790, gives us 19,160,550. So this is in euro, and this is the total tax due. So we do the same to work out all the other missing parts. So 28.6%, again multiplied by 1,710,000, gives us 489,060. So that's the number of properties in that band. And the tax per property in that band is €112. So 112 multiplied by 489,060 gives us €54,774,720. So that's the total tax due for this band. So again, we just repeat that process. So next we have 21.9%. Again, we multiply it by 1,710,000, and that gives us 374,490. So that's the number of properties in that band. And the amount of tax per property is €157 in that band. So multiplying these gives us 58,794,930. So this is the total tax due for this band. And again, we repeat the process. So 10.4%, so this is the band for €200,001. And here we are in €200,001, this band. So 10.4% multiplied by 1,710,000 gives us 177,840. So this is the number of properties in this band, and each property in this band has to pay €202. So multiplying these gives us 35,923,680. So this is the total tax due for anyone in this band. And then we move on to the €250,001 to 300,000 band, which is 4.9%. So we multiply that 4.9% again by 1,710,000, and we get 83,790. So this is the number of properties in this band, and each property in this band must pay €247. So multiplying these, we get €20,696,130. So this is the amount of tax to be paid by anyone in this band. And then lastly, we take the over €300,000 band, which is 9.3%. We multiply it by, again, 1,710,000, and we get €159,030. Now we have NA for the amount of tax per property, so that means not available. So we can't multiply them, so we're going to end up with NA over here. We can't give a value if we've nothing to multiply it by. So these are the answers that we come up with. Part 2. Find the total tax due on those properties registered by October 2013 with a valuation of up to €300,000. So all we have to do is add. So we add all our totals and we get €189,350,010. So this is the total up to €300,000. Part 3. The total tax due on all the properties that were registered was estimated at €241 million. Find the total tax due on those properties with a valuation over €300,000. Well, €241 million is 241,000,000. So we have 6 zeros, so a million gives us €6, so we have 241 million, so 241 with 6 zeros. We're going to subtract €189,350,010. So this was the total tax due up to €300,000. This is what we got from part 2. So subtracting leaves us with €51,649,990. So this must be the total tax due on properties with a valuation of over €300,000. So where it said NA in our table, this is what it should have said, 51 million. Part 4. Find the mean estimated tax per property on those properties with a valuation over €300,000. So remember, we worked out the number of properties over €300,000 band, in the over €300,000 band, to be 159,030. So this was the number of properties in this band. So if we take our answer from part 3, which was the total tax due, which was 51,649,990, if we divide it by the number of properties, 159,030, we get €324.78. So the mean, so the average estimated tax per property on those properties with a valuation over €300,000 is €324.78. So basically what goes in here. So it said NA, which meant not available or not applicable sometimes, but presumably it was not available. So in this box here, we put €324.78. So this is the tax per property if you are in the over €300,000 band. Some homeowners may undervalue their property in order to pay less tax. For example, one estimate stated that 20% of properties in the €100,001 to €150,000 band should have been valued in the €150,001 to €200,000 band. So they say that 20% of properties in this band should have been in the next band. Based on this estimate, find the amount of extra tax that would be raised if these properties were registered in the correct valuation band. So the €100,001 to €150,000 band is this band here, so this is from our table. And we worked out the number of properties of that to be 489,060. So this was the number of properties. So we're being told in the question that 20% of these properties should be in the next band. So we have to get 20% of this. So 20% multiplied by 489,060 is 97,812. So this is the 20% of that band. So then we have to find the difference between these two tax property amounts. So €157 take away €112. And then we multiply it by that 20%, which is 97,812. So multiplying these gives us €401,540. So this is an estimate of the amount of extra tax that would be raised if these properties were registered in the correct valuation band.